Welcome back, everybody, to EarthBound. Today, we start things off inside our mind. Isn't that crazy? You can talk to this clock. You can tell the time. It's craziness. And we talk to friends and foes along here. We did show this off at the end of the last video, but every time you talk to somebody, the color palette changes. So that's kind of cool. There's a PSI caramel in there. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. Check my inventory. Yeah, I won't need this cup of life noodles, so I'm just gonna drop it. Can't exactly chew on a cup of life noodles if I'm dead. So, this guy... So, it's a flying man. He's gonna join us for a little bit. At least until he falls in battle. Which, if you can make it real far without him falling in battle, that's great. Touch the truth of the universe. Sounds promising. Oh, here's one of the enemies here in Magicant. Electro Swoosh. That does PSI Thunder. Which, thank God we have that there Franklin badge, because seriously. And it just sends a greeting sometimes. Sometimes it's not really all that threatening. Sometimes we'll just use electrical shock attack, but we have our Franklin badge. So all it's doing is killing it. Thank you, Franklin badge. Franklin badge for president. Okay, seriously. You could talk to yourself. And you get a baseball cap. Like you freaking need that. Seriously, it's garbage. I'm gonna drop it. And what's in here? Another bag of Dragonite. So we have 3 bags of Dragonite, which is gonna be good for something coming up. Loaded dice. The loaded dice can summon enemies. So, either be on the lookout for that, or take an opportunity to use that as getting a ton of experience. You're the only member of your party right now, so you will be getting all of the experience, which means you would be... Bizzo here, or Ness, or whatever, will be getting 4 times as much XP as you would if you had the full party. So that is just something to keep in mind. Oh, it's a Fobby. You know, you could have summoned something a little better, couldn't you? Electro Swoosh. See, the loaded dice is only a problem when it summons an enemy that's actually, you know, kind of dangerous. There we go, now we can just beat up on this poor Fobby. Like I said, they're still good for XP. Not going to complain about that. So like all these presents, they're loaded dice. Well, like all these fake presents, that's what they are. Oh, a high-class UFO, we mean. That's what I mean by a sort of semi-dangerous enemy, but not really. Especially when both of us are getting critical hits like crazy. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Just keep coming towards me and I will just keep killing you. See, with your Franklin badge, these electro swooshes are pushovers. They're just mere annoyances that are good for experience, you see. And that was a green screen. Got lucky there. But he dodged. Oh well. Deflect that shit. He's too easy. I love how the Flying Man's main attack is a Falcon Punch. Oh no. We got an uncontrollable sphere here. See, that is a dangerous enemy. And now we got 2 uncontrollable spheres. Alright, next turn I'm going to try running away. Get away. What couldn't? Damn it. This is just a mess. Now it's going to damage the Flying Man. Couldn't. Fuck. And the Flying Man is down. That's no good. R.I.P. Flying Man. You were doing everything you flying can. Alright, so we got away from there. We got out of there. First, you say no. Then, you get out of there. It's just an excuse to use this thing. The Magic Hand Bat. That will be helpful to us because it brings up our offense by a further 12 points. So, I'm in fact just going to drop the Ultimate Bat because, seriously. Right, now we get towards the place, and we're going to run into a bunch of Mr. Molecules, which are like the Fobbies and the Foppies, that they're really weak, and they're really good for experience, and they actually have to concentrate before they can use their PSI moves. So yeah, fairly simple. See, now that guy's able to concentrate, so what I am going to do, you know what, I'll just keep bashing. So you never know. Sometimes you might actually do enough damage to kill it in one hit. Magic Tart. He's able to kill that thing instantly. Cool. As these are all just simple Mr. Molecules that I am singularly encountering. Guess it's good. Holy crap. All the sprites slow down. Carefree Bomb. Go ape shit with your PSI on this thing. It has a bunch of bombs and super bombs. There we go. Stop the bleeding. The rolling counter mechanic, you really can stop the bleeding. Whoosh. With the invincibility that you get when you get out of a battle, makes it a little bit easier to get green screens, so take advantage of that. So we got Flash Omega, which is basically Flash Beta with more flashiness. That was almost a red screen. Shit. Boosh. Okay, so now that we've cleared all the enemies out of here, I'm gonna interact with this thing. And this will transport us to the Sea of Eden, where we must reach the end and fight whatever evil is there in order to completely clear our minds. We meet a familiar foe in the Kraken. Release the Kraken! This is where, if you have a sea pendant, I would recommend you, or a sea pendant or a flame pendant, I would recommend you switch to that. But I have like enough brain food lunches and other PSI stuff that I could just life up spam, and I'll be fine. There we go. Bizzo goes to level 68. So basically, there's 3 Krakens here in the Sea of Eden. And they don't respawn, which I guess makes sense, because they're counted as bosses. Life up. There we go. And now I'm going to go ahead and just use this here magic tart. Recover some psychic points. And there's Kraken number 2. Flash Beta ain't gonna work because I have the Night Pendant equipped. See, Flash is more... it has more potential because it can instantly kill you, which is why I recommend the Night Pendant over the Sea Pendant. That and more enemies have a flash capability. They're sites that can host videos apparently. So that's that. And here's Kraken number 3, right next to a familiar sight. Damn that dodging. Yeah, the crashing boom bang. That's thunder. Even if he does manage to get an attack off and actually, you know, hit me, it's thunder for Christ's sake. I have the Franklin badge, as I have stressed many times. And he's just wasting his turns emitting a pale green light. I'm not even putting up a shield. I'm not even bringing up my stats, so it's just wasting turns. So that's strange, but whatevs. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and consume a brain food lunch. HP maxed out, recovered some psychic points. So now I should be fine to go into this particular battle. I'm the evil part of your brain. You can't beat me, because you are the one who forced me into being. Oh yeah, well I can be the one that can force you out of being. This is Ness's nightmare, or player character's nightmare, whatever. It can be very annoying to fight, unless you have a bunch of bags of Dragonite. Thankfully I do. So, let's go through these here bags of Dragonite. Boosh. So you can emit a glorious light, which is like, I think it's Flash Omega. Which, yeah, has a very high chance of killing you. Thank God we have that there Night Pendant. So let's use a second bag of Dragonite. So that's a power shield. So if we try to use our third bag of Dragonite here, does that mean it would go back on me? No, it doesn't. Okay, it does go back on me because it deflected half of that attack. So, I'm just going to keep bashing. There we go, that should do it. So if you have 3 bags of Dragonite, this thing has 1,654 HP, which means, by my math, if you have 3 bags of Dragonite, and they do about 530 HP damage, somewhere around there, you'll be fine. But if you don't, basically what you'll want to do is, Ness's Nightmare has 882 psychic points, so you can in fact wait until all of those are depleted and then start going for the kill. Take a really long damn time, though, so who gives a shit about that? We took him down. Bizzo heard a familiar voice at the center of the Sea of Eden. Gygas's goal is to destroy you. Listen carefully. Everything in the Unverse could be destroyed at the hands of Gygas. That's how you know this is a legit copy of the game. That particular misspelling of universe and its Unverse. But he and his followers are also in trouble. The Apple of Enlightenment has foretold that Gygas' attempt will fail. It is because of the existence of a boy named Bizzo. That's me! Listen. Free your mind and know what you must do. Your destiny has already been decided. You, I, where should we go? You know deep within the reaches of your mind. Saturn. Saturn Valley, yes. Go to the valley where the Mr. Saturn live. You'll get something new there. Soon, Magicant will be no more. We must be quick. Bizzo really heard his own voice. Go to Saturn Valley. Go to Saturn Valley now. And then, something amazing happens. Bizzo was filled with the power of the Giant Step. Bizzo was filled with the power of the Lilliput Steps. Bizzo was filled with the power of the Milky Well. Bizzo was filled with the power of the Magnet Hill. Bizzo was filled with the power of the Rainy Circle. Bizzo was filled with the power of the Pink Cloud. Bizzo was filled with the power of the Lumine Hole. Or is it Lumine? Okay, right, I don't give a fuck. Bizzo was filled with the power of the Fire Spring. Instantly, Bizzo's mind cleared, and he realized that he had possessed great power. At that moment, Bizzo's psychic powers radically expanded, and he got a whopping 1/5 of a million experience. Max HP goes up by 165, and psychic points go up by 328. Holy crap. And finally, he realized he had the power of Teleport Beta. That's amazing stuff right there. Bizzo made all of the hidden powers his own. Bizzo absorbed the power of the land into his heart, and Magicant was no more. Now you can wake up. Your friends are waiting for you. It's time to get up. Trippy. Just all of the trippiness. soundstone that Bizzo used to have is now gone. Oh, that's good. It'll free up an inventory spot. Dude, how long was I out? So we need to teleport to Saturn Valley. And as soon as you move... See, that wouldn't happen if you actually tried it. You would just blow up. But whatevs. Let's talk to you. The prototype phase distorter has been stolen. So, we try to go in. And... bleh. That's no good. One thing is missing. That one material cannot normally be found on the Earth. A meteorite, eh? Hey, remember the beginning of the game? Zexonite? Alright, I won't need to check out anything at the shop. Just throwing that out there. Okay. Need to get a good place to teleport and, teleport to on it. Away we go! And it's at night. It's like we're at the beginning of the game or something. We're on it, and it's at night. And with much more dangerous enemies. But we have our full party back now, so... now things will start to get fun. I love it when things get fun. I don't know if you know this, but I like to have fun in video games. I don't know if you've picked up on that. Bizzo reaches level 72. Stats going up like crazy, man. Alright, the first stop I want to make is to my house. We're just keep fighting every enemy on the way there. Brain shock. Brain shock is worthless. I don't know why you would use such PSI, but whatevs. Now I'm going to see a lot of levels for the other 3 party members. Just because stuff. Oh, damn it. Oh no, it's a Ghost of Starman. It's going to do a... yep. It's gonna do a damn Starstorm. Alright. Okay, I need to... life up. Alright. Da 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 da. Damn! Alright. Use. Shoot. The shootness. I'm gonna use Healing Omega, because it doesn't suck. Oosh. There we go. Now, I'm not afraid of using my PSI, because I'm right next to my house, and I can recover everything, so...